What happened to Fox? What did you guys do with him?
Your breakfast will be served out here this morning. Don't even think about trying to run or you'll get the same treatment the young man did.
Can you at least tell me whether my grandson is alive or dead?
Your breakfast will be served shortly.
Can you please tell me where my baby is?
The child is safe and comfortable. You'll get to see her when you're no longer considered a flight risk.
It's ridiculous. We were so close to getting away from here last night.
I'm afraid Alistair may have killed his own grandson.
Catherine, we don't know that, okay? We do not know that for sure.
Let's see if we can get this thing to open.
Is it a passageway?
I don't know. It could be.
Fox? Oh my God!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's dead? Fox?
Fox! Gwen, you saw him before they took him away. He wasn't moving. Oh my God.
Fox?
He is dead.
Teresa. Ethan.
Just drove Teresa here for her appointment. The specialist said you wanted to do some x-rays or something to make sure her recovery was permanent.
Yes, we will do that as soon as there's an opening in the x-ray room.
How's Whitney's baby doing this morning, Dr. Russell?
Well, he made it through the night, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Oh. I'm sorry. He looks like a fighter, though, you know?
That he is.
Spoken like a true grandmother. He'll be fine. He'll pull through.
Ethan, can you do me a big favor? Can you just check to see if my name's on the x-ray schedule?
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. I didn't hear from Whitney last night, you know, so I don't know if she told Chad the truth.
I know, honey, I don't have any idea. I went to see her this morning, but she was still sleeping. I didn't want to wake her up to ask her.
Yeah. You know, as much as I want her to tell the truth, I'm worried for her, you know. I mean, what if Chad, finding out that he's the baby's father, sent him right over the edge?
Chad.
Morning.
Look, I was wanting to talk to you some more last night. I had more to say to you, but you just took off. Why are you looking at me like that? What are you thinking?
That you're a bald-faced liar. That little baby you gave birth to yesterday was my baby, wasn't it, Whitney? Damn you, Whitney. Damn you to hell.
Hey, I'm making Marty some blueberry pancakes. Would you like some?
That'd be good.
What are you so deep into? Well, Crane corporate computer files.
I promised you I was going to find out if your father had anything to do with our baby dying.
But
What?
nothing.
So help me God, Sheridan. If Alistair's responsible, our man is going to pay.
You fool, Wes. Sheridan's with your son right now. The one you think I sent over a cliff to a certain death. Not that it matters much, but you can lose your son all over again. Today.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
You know,
Not being here with you and Marty, it's hard for me to even think about all the horrible things that have happened to us.
Are you saying that you don't think your father had anything to do with the death of our baby?
No, I'm just saying that I'm so happy that I can't think of that. You know, and if my father was behind my kidnapping and the rest of it, then yes, I agree with you. He should be held responsible for it. And I blame him for Antonio's death and all the other attempted murders. There have been so many I've lost count. I also blame him for helping my mother to leave Harmony, which he so vehemently denies.
Can't believe I had those CDs in my hands. All the information I needed to bring your father down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You gave those CDs back so that you could save your mother's life.
I know.
What if he tries to stop us again?
Well, you can try, but you know, one of these times it's not gonna work. And I'll bring your father down.
You hungry, sweetheart? Huh? Blueberry flapjacks coming right on up.
Right.
Then we're gonna go for a walk on the grounds, and I am gonna show you my brother Julian's playhouse from when he was a child. You like that, huh? Yeah.
Now enjoy your little stroll with your very own son, Sheridan. It's the last one you'll ever take with him.
I'd like to go check on Whitney.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Hey.
Hi. Do you think that we have time to check on Whitney before the x-ray room's available?
Yeah, I think there's time. The nurse said it would take a while, and she'll come and get you when it's time.
Okay. Would you mind if Dr. Russell and I visit her alone?
No, not at all. It's fine. I have a bunch of calls to return anyway. It's fine.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Still no word from Fox. He should have found Catherine, Gwen, and the baby by now if he was on track. Why is he not calling me?
Alistair had his own grandson killed.
My grandson, too. Fox's only crime was trying to rescue us. My God, what kind of man is this?
This is Alistair's sick way of sending us a message, huh?
I knew he was ruthless, but to murder your own flesh and blood, it's unbelievable to me. And you're right, Gwen. It's Alistair's way of telling us we'll be next if we try and escape. Fox, I'm so sorry.
You know what? If he would do this, he would even harm a little baby. I mean, poor Whitney. Poor Whitney. She should be giving birth any day now.
And that child will never get to know its own father.
Chad, I'm sorry. Look, I was scared. You know, I thought I was doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing for who, Whitney?
For our baby. Look, I was trying to protect our child's future. I didn't want the whole world knowing that our son was a product of an incestuous relationship.
No, what you were doing is playing God. That baby in there's mine too, Whitney. Don't I get a say in what happens to him?
Yes, I'm sorry. Of course you do, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it, you know? Not while I was pregnant, and I tried. Okay, believe me, I tried, but the truth was just, it was just too awful. No, look, don't be mad at me, okay? I was just trying to do the right thing.
But keeping my own son from me.
No, it wasn't about keeping your son from you. It was about protecting him from the world. I didn't want everyone to know that it was a product of incest.
But talk about a hypocrite. God, Whitney, you crucify your mother for not knowing I'm her son, but you know, at least she didn't lie. She really didn't know I was her son. You have done way worse than that, Whitney. You have really let me down.
Please don't be angry with me. Okay, but you know what? Now that you know, why don't we try to talk this thing out and...
No, the hell we will. Whitney, I am not letting you spend 5 minutes with my son. Okay? I want full custody.
No, you don't mean that. Let's just talk this thing
No,
through.
there's nothing
We
to
can
talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You have proven yourself an unfit mother. I am not letting my son be raised by a hypocrite and a liar. So as soon As he's well enough, he's coming home with me.
No, no, Chad, please don't go. Please, I'm sorry, okay? I want my baby. No, Chad, please. I want my baby, please. I want my baby, Chad.
Sweetheart? Are you okay? You were saying Chad's name in your sleep.
Did you tell him? Did you tell Chad that he's the father of your baby?
So you told Chad that he's the baby's father. You told him the truth, right?
No. No, I couldn't do it.
Whitney.
I don't want to hear a lecture from either of you, please. I mean, it's not like I even had a choice in the matter. I have to tell you everything, Chad. I can't keep this to myself any longer.
Tell me what, Whitney?
The baby,
What about the baby? Whitney, you don't blame yourself for the baby being ill, do you? Look, he's gonna be okay. God's watching out for him. And like I said, God was watching out for us too. Keeping us from not having a child when we were together. You know, that would have been a tragedy.
God, Chad.
Whitney, is there something else you want to tell me?
I just feel bad Fox wasn't able to be there for the birth, that's all.
Whitney, he didn't know you were giving birth early. If he did, I'm sure he would have been here. Whitney, every father wants to be here for the birth of his child. Okay? And I'm here. Right? I'll always be here if you need me. And I'll be here for the baby too. Okay?
I started to tell him. I really did, but I just couldn't do it.
He still has to be told, sweetheart.
Excuse me, Dr. Russell. The hit-and-run victim that was admitted last night, they need you to sign off on a change in medication.
I'll be back as soon as I'm done with this.
What about the rest of it?
The rest of what?
Changed your mind about placing your baby up for adoption?
No, I haven't. I've even called the adoption people, and they're going to be here later this morning.
Whitney, that's just too soon.
No, the sooner, the better. I have to take advantage of having Fox's power of attorney before he gets back. I mean, it could ruin everything if he gets back before I get a chance to get this whole thing done.
Look, I understand that you tricked Fox into giving you his power of attorney, Whitney, but think about Fox, okay? He's gonna die when he comes home and he finds out that you've given away the baby that he thinks is his.
I'll just deal with that when that happens.
I just don't know how you can even consider giving up your own flesh and blood.
Because it's the only thing I can think of to do to protect my child's future. And my own. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't get up the courage to tell Chad the truth. It would have just made things harder anyway.
Harder for you? But what about your baby, Whitney? What about your son? It's not fair for him to never lay eyes on his own mother, Whitney. It's not fair for him to never feel your arms around him.
Well, if I see him and if I touch him, I'm not going to want to give him away, so I can't do that.
That's because you love him. And there's no way that you couldn't after carrying him inside of you for all these months. And as much as you think that it would just be easy to let him go, he's a huge part of you, Whitney. And that's not going to go away, no matter who raises him.
You're not really helping me here, Teresa. Come on.
I'm trying to save you from making a decision I know you will regret for the rest of your life.
I'm not going to regret it. I'm not going to regret it because I know it's my only choice.
You did a pretty good job on those pancakes there, buddy.
Yeah, just don't let her make you any eggs, all right, sport?
All right, one more crack about my cooking, and you are gonna have a spatula in your computer screen.
All right, take it easy. No violence, all right?
And we're gonna go for a walk now. You wanna come with us?
No, I think I'll stay here. You guys go exploring without me, okay? Besides, I want to concentrate on this.
Come on, can't it wait until later?
Well, it can, but if I find anything to put away your father, I'd rather do it sooner than later.
Okay, if it means that much to you.
You sure you're with me on this? Because if you're not...
No, of course I am. It's just that, I don't want to think about anything negative right now. We've already had so much pain and loss in our lives the last couple of years.
Well, that's exactly why I want to put Alistair behind bars. I'm telling you, Sheridan. I think he killed our baby.
Thank you for caring so much.
I'll do anything for you. All right. We'll see you later, sport.
We'll see you later. Ooh, it's a little cold for you out here. I'm gonna go get you another sweater, okay? Mommy will be right back.
Isn't my own grandson. How would you like to go for a little drive with your dear old granddaddy? Yeah, Daddy.
It's just the worst idea you've ever had.
What idea is that?
Teresa doesn't like the idea that I didn't tell Chad the truth any more than you do.
Oh, well, she's right, honey. He deserves to know the truth.
Neither of you guys were there when I was trying to tell Chad the truth. He told me outright how horrible it would be if I had gotten pregnant while we were together. Because he knows. He knows what kind of life that would be like for our child to be a child of incest.
Stop using that word. You didn't know that you and Chad were brother and sister.
Like that's gonna make any difference to my little boy when he is in school. Like the other kids are going to distinguish between whether Chad and I knew we were brother and sister or not. I mean, get real. My son comes from an unspeakable act. And the bottom line is, there's no way I'm gonna tell Chad because there's nothing he can do to fix it. Why would I want to make him suffer the way I'm suffering? Why?
Whitney, Teresa and I think that you just really aren't seeing this whole thing very clearly.
Well, I have to tell you that I think I am.
I know. I thought the same thing when I was keeping my real background from you and your father and from Simone. But you trust me. I have learned from personal experience that I was not doing the right thing. There's just nothing so shameful in anybody's background that cannot be made worse by lying about it. This is just going to end in tears. For you and for everybody else.
How's Whitney's baby this morning?
Well, the nurse says he's hanging in, so.
And you?
I've been better, man. This is probably lack of sleep, Got a lot on my mind.
Yeah. About Whitney?
Yeah. And the baby, too. I don't know what it is, but something about that baby. You know, I can't just stop thinking about it no matter what I do. I just don't know what it is. It keeps pulling me toward this baby this way.
Catherine, you're not to blame for this.
Why not? Fox wouldn't even be here if I hadn't asked Alistair for his help in leaving Harmony. Fox came here to rescue me, and it caused his death.
They also came here to rescue me and Ashley.
If you are listening, Alistair Crane, I think you are a monster. What do you think? You can just control people like your pawns, huh?
You think nothing, absolutely nothing of killing your grandson, a man who's never done anything to hurt you. What the hell kind of person are you? Damn you, Alistair!
Well, if she thinks I've been heartless with Fox, wait until she finds out about one of my younger grandsons. Marty. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Fox, what the God? Fox, you're alive!
Hey. Where's Marty?
Oh, he's just outside. I just went to go get him another sweater.
Oh.
What's that for?
For being here, for being happy, for being the love of my life.
It's easy for me to be happy when I'm around you and that little boy.
Well, get used to it, because we're going to be doing a lot of it.
You're much too big to be in that contraption all strapped in. I think we're gonna go, huh? We're gonna go. Yes, we go right over here. We go right over here. Oh, I don't think your parents are ever gonna learn you can't take your eyes off a child for an instant, even in your front yard. So why don't you just say bye-bye to Mommy and Daddy? Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
So here you are, Whitney, with two men in love with you. Fox and Chad, and I know you cannot be comfortable lying to either one, much less both of them, about the paternity of your baby boy.
You know, you guys wouldn't be giving me such a hard time if you'd have seen the look on Chad's face when I was trying to tell him the truth. I am not about to give him the worst news of his life, and Fox either, for that matter, because there's nothing either one of them can do to change things.
Whitney, I don't believe that.
Teresa, look, you promised me that you wouldn't tell anyone who the father of my baby really is, right?
Yes.
Mom promised me the same thing, but she lied. You told Julian.
Whitney, I told you how that came about, honey.
Look, I just need you to give me your word that you're gonna prevent Julian from saying anything to Fox or Chad. Because they can never know. Well, Mom, can you at least do that for me, please?
You know, Whitney, we can talk about that later. We have much more important things to discuss now.
What? What is it?
You haven't even seen your baby yet.
And I don't want to.
Honey, you need to. He needs you, not just for the nourishment, but he needs to be held by his mother.
And I told you that I don't even want to be around it.
It's not an it. Whitney, he's your son.
You know, the last thing my son needs is to be around me. The person who ruined his life before it even started.
God, honey, what is wrong with you? Why can't you see that it doesn't matter how your son was conceived or who his father is? He's just a tiny little newborn baby, so vulnerable. He doesn't know, he doesn't care about any of those details. He just wants his mother.
And there's Fox, Whitney. What's he gonna do when he finds out that you haven't held your son? The baby that he thinks is his.
Look, Teresa, I told you. I'll deal with that when I need to, okay?
Whitney, you sound like you have some plan or some scheme or something up your sleeve. Is there something that I need to know about?
What are you yelling about? What's going on?
Fox, we thought you were dead.
We were so sure you died in From those laser beams in the passageway last night?
I mean, the guards just took us away. We had no idea what even happened to you.
Huh. Well, it must have looked a lot worse than it was because today I woke up and took a walk and the sun felt so good. I guess I don't know, I must have fallen asleep on this slab.
What about these patterns?
I guess the wind blew them on me. Not a good look, huh?
Fox, don't even, like, kid about this, okay? We really thought we lost you.
So glad you're right, Fox.
Well, believe me, as glad as I am. What about you two and the baby?
The guard said that Ashley's being looked after, and I guess we're all right.
Well, if you don't count being held as Alistair's prisoners. Which reminds me, Fox, be careful what you say or do. Alistair has security cameras everywhere.
So I see.
And we still need to get out of here, right? There's got to be another way.
Well, maybe. Maybe not.
But Fox, we have to keep looking. We can't just accept this as our fate.
Well, why not? Go and look around you. This place is paradise.
Fox, this is a glorified jail.
Glorified jail? Well, you could look at it that way. You know, or you could just relax and enjoy the amenities. You know, I think we should just settle in here and count our blessings that this place is so posh and luxurious. Now, swimming, anyone?
I better get back out to Marty.
Go. The sooner you guys finish your walk, the sooner you come back.
Yep. Now, Marty, here's your sweater. Hey, Marty. Marty, where are you? Oh my God, Marty, this is not funny. Marty, where are you?
What is it?
Marty, he was in his stroller, and when I came back out, he's gone. Oh my God, Marty! Marty!
Oh, don't worry about her, little guy. We're playing a game of hide and seek, and we don't want her to find us. Maybe not hide and seek to release Detective Do-Right. No. But it's just a game, nonetheless, one that he'll never win. Not if he wants to see his son again, right? Here we go.
Mother, why don't you stop badgering me? Look, I know what I'm doing where Fox and Chad are concerned, okay?
No, I'm not sure you do.
Excuse me, Dr. Russell. The X-ray room's available. If you don't use it now, you'll have to wait till this afternoon.
I'd actually like to wait here with Whitney.
No, honey, I think we should take advantage of the free time. We won't be long, Whitney.
Just believe me when I tell you that your mom and I want what's best for you.
Oh my God. How am I gonna give away my baby?
Whitney Russell?
Yeah. I'm Harriet Wellesley. This is my associate, George Newton. We're from Chapman Pence, the adoption agency you contacted about your baby.
Just a couple of papers to sign, and then we can move forward with placing your baby for adoption.
Where can I take you to find gentlemen this morning,
Just
sir?
a little drive with my grandson, Harold.
Very well, sir. I have a child's car seat in the trunk. I'll be happy to buckle the boy in.
Oh, whatever. Luis, you're gonna rue the day that you decided to come after me. Yes, indeedy. Rue the day. Very short-sighted of you, considering. Huh? There we go.
Marty, where are you? This is not a game. Please, honey, tell me where you are.
Are you sure that he was completely strapped in a stroller?
I am positive. I didn't think there was any way he could get out of that thing.
I'm not sure that he could have.
I can't believe this. Here I have had Marty for less than 12 hours, and I've already lost him. I've got to be the worst mother in the world. It's no wonder my child was kidnapped. I didn't deserve him.
Don't. All right, getting all hysterical is not going to help us find Marty. And wherever he is, he couldn't have gotten far by himself.
Well, that's if he is by himself. My God, what if he was kidnapped?
You have no reason to believe that.
How else could he have gotten out of that stroller? I'll bet you anything somebody was watching us and waiting. Oh, God, Luis, if anything happens to Marty.
Look, nothing is gonna happen to him. He's gonna be fine, okay? We have no evidence to believe that he was kidnapped. Marty! Wherever you're hiding, come out now! Marty! Can you hear me?
What? What is it?
Alistair.
No. No!
You mean you don't want to escape?
Fox, you came here to rescue us, right? I mean, we'd really still like to be rescued.
Hey, maybe you're forgetting what happened last night. I almost died.
Yes, we know that, but you're all right now. We'll all be very careful.
No. I'm not risking my life again to escape from this place. Look at it.
So what, we have one close call and that's just it? You give up?
Look, I'm sorry I'm not the gallant knight on a white charger that you two were looking for, okay? Really, I'm sorry. But I'd rather live to see another day. And what's your beef anyway? Look at this place. This place is paradise. Gwen, I don't get it. You got what you wanted, right? You escaped all of the criminal charges pending against you in Harmony. You got that baby that you were so desperate to keep. You weren't gonna go back anyway.
Yeah, but this is...
Well, look, the way I see it, you landed yourself in the honeypot, right? What better place to raise a little girl? Plus, if you stay here, you don't have to worry about giving her back to Teresa. Now, if no one's gonna join me, I'm gonna go play in the pool.
Oh my God. We are gonna be stuck here for the rest of our lives.
Well, Teresa, your x-rays look good. It's obvious that the swelling around your spine has gone down significantly.
So does this mean that I'll be able to walk without my cane someday?
I'd say sooner rather than later. But I think you should take it easy, get a lot of rest. As a matter of fact, I think you should go home and rest now.
I don't really want to leave Whitney right now, you know?
I know. I wish there was a way to make her understand that it doesn't matter who's the baby's father. It's still her beautiful baby boy. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go to NICU and see how he's doing.
Okay, you know, I'll meet you there. I'm just gonna find Ethan, okay? Take a good look at your grandson, Dr. Russell. Because once Whitney places him up for adoption, we never see him again.
But I just called you guys. I could have sworn the adoption procedure took a little bit longer than that.
Well, not when the birth mother is as certain as you are about what she wants to do.
So if you'll just sign these documents, we can make arrangements for your baby to be placed in a wonderful home as soon as he's released from the hospital.
With good parents, because, you know, I want him to have the best parents in the world.
That goes without saying, Whitney. Now, just sign right here.
Any word from Fox yet?
No, nothing. You know, he should have gotten there last night. The least he could have done is called me, let me know he arrived safely.
Yeah, well, he's probably too busy playing superhero.
Or he got caught by Alistair's henchmen.
Oh, and that would be a problem for you.
Yeah, that would be a problem for me, Chad. I mean, the guy's my brother, and he's off trying to find my little girl and Gwen and bring him back home.
Along with some heavy-duty choices.
Sure. I'll tell you what, you and Fox, you have a lot more in common than either of you would like to believe. Before he left, this was all I heard about. It's choice.
Well, you know, Ethan, maybe we do agree on something. I mean, how are you going to handle what's facing you? Who do you stand beside when everybody else comes back to Harmony and is looking to you? Is it going to be your wife? Who's going to need a hell of a lot of support considering how she left, taking Teresa's baby? Or is it going to be Teresa, the light of your life?
Chad, I don't know. Right now, I'm just worried about Fox. If Alistair catches him, he's going to be rough on him. And how rough? I don't even want to think about how rough.
Yeah, I hear you. Alistair can be really cruel, even to some of his family. And he would do anything if he thought he was being crossed. Anything.
God, children are so boring. I don't understand what the big fuss is anyway. You know? Marty, you like TV? I get just the show for you. Here, take a look. Oh, Detective Luis. That's your dada. And, yeah, right. And that person running around like a chicken with a head cut off, well, that's your mama. Your real mother. Yeah, you know, it's a good thing that you're too young to understand what I'm about to tell you.
Mama.
Yeah, mama, yes. Yeah, mama. You know, your daddy, Luis Dada, he's made a big mistake, I'm afraid. He should have remembered what I did to Julian and Eve. I took their child away from them, and they didn't see Chad for years and years. Yeah, right, not for years. And what happened here is that I took you away, you see? Yeah, one would think that your father would realize that I play for keeps, no matter what. Huh? So, let's do this. Bye-bye, Dada. Bye-bye, Mama. Have something to eat, kid. Here. Attaboy. See ya.
He was kidnapped. Alistair took Marty from his stroller.
And he had the audacity to leave a calling card.
I can't believe this. What are we gonna do? I mean, he's taken your little boy.
All right, calm down, okay? We'll get him back. I'll put out an Amber Alert right now. House won't get far.
Marty! Marty! Marty!
Maybe you can forgive Papa for what he's done, but I cannot.
Tell me you are not giving up your baby for adoption.
I can't just sit here and wait for word. I have to go find my son.
I am capable of doing anything, like taking you away from your mama.